Hi guys, I'm here to talk to you about the PE Summer Challenges. So, looking very unlikely we're going to have a sports day this year. So we wanted to give you guys the opportunity to compete still. We have set 4 quite different challenges and we want you to have a go at as many as possible. We appreciate different home settings, that not all of you are going to be able to do all 4, but we want you to do a minimum of 2. So you need to select out of the 4 challenges 2 that you feel you can do in your home setting. You're going to have 2 weeks. All right, so 2 weeks to have as many goes at the challenges as you want. We don't need to know every score. We just want to know your best results at the end of those 2 weeks. You can film, take a picture, and send those in as evidence of your results. However, we appreciate not everyone wants to be on camera, so if you just want to send us in your results, that is not a problem. Once you've got your results into us, what we're going to do with them is we're going to put them on a spreadsheet and then we'll work out the winners for each challenge for each year group. Results need to be sent to me at kfern@obhs.co.uk or Mr. Scott, which is bscott@obhs.co.uk. Like we say, we're not interested in having all of your attempts. Have as many attempts as you like, by the way. We just want to know your best score, your best time, your best distances. Right. Hopefully you're all set. I am now going to just show you, talk to you, run you through the rules of each challenge. Challenge 1, or option 1 we could call it, is a 1500 metre run. So you will need some sort of means of tracking this. So there's lots of apps around and lots of smartwatches. So you will need to know the distance that you've run. So you know you've run the full for 1500 metres, and you will need to have something that tracks your time. Once you've got your time, your best time, send it in an email into us. You can take a screenshot of it, take a photograph of it, and send it in to us. Make sure that you are running with someone. If your parents are happy or your guardians are happy for you to run on your own, just make sure you have their permission and also they know where you are. Okay, don't just suddenly go off running on your own and say, Mrs. Fern told me to go for a run. Make sure you've got proper footwear on, so the proper trainers for running or sports trainers, and also make sure before you do your run you have a proper warm up, and then on your return have a proper cool down. Good luck. Challenge 2, or option 2 we might call it, is a 5 kilometre bike ride. So similar to the challenge 1, you need to make sure you've got a device to track your distance and also your time in order to then submit your time into us via email. You need to make sure you're safe. Okay, this is a real key one with the cycling. Go with someone, or if your parents are happy for you to go by yourself, not a problem. Just make sure you got their permission, make sure that they know where you are. You need to make sure that your bike is roadworthy, and also that you're wearing a safety helmet. You could, if you're able to, do this on an exercise bike at home. That is obviously another option. Stick to the rules of the road. So if you're going over traffic lights, for example, don't think, oh, really need to get this best 5k score, so go through red lights. That's a big no. Don't go up onto the pavements in order to get a good time. Okay, whatever you do, make sure it's safe. Yeah, we want you to get some good times, but maintain a nice steady pace, get that decent time, but make sure you are doing it safely. So challenge 3 is the standing long jump. What I've got here is I've got a hose pipe that I'm going to use as my marker that I need to stand behind. I've got a pot of paint, which is going to be my marker when I land. I've got a ruler. I can either use this, I could use like a sewing tape measure, and I've also got this one, kind of like a builder's tape measure. I could use that. So I've got options there. Basically, standing long jump as it says. So I have to start with my feet behind the line and my feet together. What I'm not allowed to do is take a run up. Okay, my feet both need to be together behind the line. I'm just going to do a little jump so I can show you how it works. So I can rock if I want to get myself a bit of momentum, and I'm going to take the jump. Okay, my heel here is the closest thing to the line, so this is what I'm going to measure from. So I'm going to make sure I've got my pot nice and close, and I'm measuring here from the back of my heel. I will then need to go back and use my tape measure or whatever it is I've got. I measure from just behind the line to the front of the paint pot, because that's what I use as my measurement, and I'm measuring in centimetres. If I was to fall backwards, okay, so I'm here, take my jump, I step or fall backwards, that's a no jump, I go and repeat it. Okay, like we say, practice as many times as you like, send us photo evidence if you like, or you could just give us your score in centimetres. You might have to use more than one ruler. Good luck! Challenge 4, this is the sock ball push. So for this, you're going to need your PE socks rolled into a ball. You're going to need some sort of tape measure or ruler. Okay, you're going to need something to mark where you throw to. So I'm going to use this paint pot, and you're going to need a marker to stand behind. So I've used the hose just here. Right, the idea of this exercise is you have to start behind the line. There's no run up for this one, so you start with your feet behind the line. You can stagger your feet if you like. You don't have to have them both next to each other. You could stagger them here, okay. However, your foot does have to stay in that position. Okay, so feet behind the line, and we're pushing the ball from the chest. Okay, so you start with your elbows nice and wide. It's not a throw, all right? We're not doing a throwing competition. The ball starts at the chest here. It's a push, okay? From here, I'm going to push the ball out as far as I can. Keep an eye on where it lands. I then go measure it. So I'm going to measure where the ball first lands, okay, to the line. It's not where it bounces to or ends up finally, it's where the ball first hits the ground. I'm going to measure that in metres and then down to the nearest 25 centimetres. Good luck. So hopefully all of that makes sense. If you've got any questions at all, just email me or Mr. Scott and we'll be able to answer those straight away. Remember, get those scores in. You've got 2 weeks to get us your best scores, and we're really looking forward to being able to give out some rewards and some medals. Off you go.